Hey, if you're watching this, you probably already have seen the short form of this morning. I'm making a little breakfast. I straightened up and opened up my house for the day, but with that, I have a ton of errands to run, which you'll see in a little bit. But I came here to say something. Anywho, welcome to the vlog. Guys, this is a little bit better of a setup than we had yesterday on the dashboard. So I'm at my first stop this morning. It is 12:26. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie, time is not on my side today. I did not wake up early. Sometimes that's just the life of being a mom. See, my daughter was eating and boom, it's on my sweater, but what else is new? Sometimes it's just how it is. So time is not on my side today. I have to go to maybe 2 to 3 stores, and this is the first one, and I'm gonna try to get the most I can get from this one store because y'all, I don't have time today. So I have my natural hair. I've been rolling with it for like almost maybe 3-4 weeks, almost a month now, and it's been in a bun for almost a month now because I accidentally went natural. So this is a very long story, but the short version of it is I just stopped getting relaxers. My hair is typically styled in like a sew-in situation like that typically. So most of my hair is always braided up, and then I just have the leave out. And with the leave out, normally if I just blow dry it and flat iron it, it's totally fine in terms of being straight. And I think at this point it's pretty much like almost heat trained to be okay with the blow dryer and the flat iron. This is my hair we're talking about, not yours. If that's something you choose not to do, that's on you. I will say whenever it is straightened, typically I don't straighten it every day. So once I blow it out and flat iron it with like a little stick or whatever, like a little wax stick situation, my hair is fine. And I use heatless curls, so flexi rods, pin curls, and I'm totally fine. So my hair will stay like that, and I typically don't have to like put heat on it again until I wash it and either reinstall it, redo it, or whatever the case may be. So I'm unintentionally natural, so I'm not looking forward to having to wash and detangle and style my hair tonight, but it's time. I'm just kind of sick of the look. It's not my traditional look, so it was already out of the box for me to wear my hair like this in general, but I think I'm ready to get back to the regular me. So outside of running all of these errands, I'll also have to still cook and meal prep for the week, because usually that is what I do. Prep on Saturday, enjoy Sunday, boom, work routine Monday through Friday. So I'm not looking forward to that because it typically takes a few hours to do my hair. So I'm just trying to muster up the energy to do all these errands, go home and cook, and do my hair. You may ask as well, like, okay, why don't you go to someone to do your hair? I'm just gonna say I've relocated from where I'm originally from, and I've not found someone that I like to do my hair. I also have found that I like the way I do my hair. Typically, anytime I go to a stylist or something like that, even if I did trust them or like them, I almost always still ended up doing some type of tweaking and adjustments to my hair because I just know how I particularly like it. So I've mastered that. Typically it's kind of therapeutic to do it, but lately I just have not found the time to do it. So for now, I'm just gonna roll with it. If I have time, I'll do it, and if not, we're just gonna roll with the bun for another day, maybe another week, who knows. But yeah, I unintentionally went natural by just not relaxing my hair. It's just that simple. Because I didn't need to. It just was tameable. I was able to do what I need to do. And tameable, I don't even want to get into the discussion about, I don't want to get into that. But the whole point is, it was manageable for me. Not relaxing it versus relaxing it. I don't have a stance on whether one is better or worse. Truthfully, I think everybody should just do what they want to do. That's the freedom of being able to make your own choices in your own life. But I just feel like I don't know how to style it in its current state. And again, I'm still not relaxing it. I don't intend to relax it. The whole point is just, I don't know how to do any natural styles at this moment. I don't have time to experiment because I almost have something to do almost every day. So I just don't have the time to experiment at this very moment with, let's say, doing a twist style or wash and go and all of these things. And if it doesn't turn out the way I'm expecting it to, I don't have time to come up with another hairstyle when a hairstyle fails, if that makes sense. So the safe place is the bun, and it's in the bun. Now I'm gonna run in this store. I don't know if I'm gonna bring y'all in the store because I feel like in my last vlog there was a lot of dead space, like just walking around the store. And even though I was talking, like, I don't know, I have to see the feedback and see how that vlog does. But I feel like sometimes it could just be a lot of dead space. So I don't know if I'm gonna record much in the store, but if not, I'll see y'all back in the car. For the sake of time, I really think I'm just gonna go grab what I need and come back. Oh, Father's Day is tomorrow. I have a lot of dresses and stuff that I keep in rotation, but I feel like I want something new and fresh for tomorrow. So I may have to do that. So another thing for the to-do list. And this may sound like a rant, and it's getting close to like almost 6 minutes now. This may sound like a rant, but y'all, truthfully, I love to go to the store. Do I love to spend money? No, but I love to go to the store. I don't know what it is. It's something about the process of like pushing a cart, browsing around, seeing what's new, seeing what people put out, that I feel like it's therapeutic. Hence the name of this channel, The Shopping Cart K. I really do feel like going to the store is like therapy for me. I know some people do, I think I said this before, like some people do Walmart pickup and Target pickup. That's so great. I did that like when I was a newly postpartum. Like I Instacarted everything for like the first month postpartum or so. Maybe the first month and a half, I don't know. And at that moment it was necessary and I needed it because I mean I had just had a baby. But yeah, I like to go to the store. And again, I don't like to spend money. Like I will spend it, but it's not like I'm intentionally going to the store to spend money. Like I'm obviously getting things that I need, my family needs. But yeah, so this is getting a little chatty, a little ranty, so I'm gonna wrap this up going to the store. Y'all may or may not be going into the store, but if y'all are not, I'm gonna see y'all back here in a little bit. All right. Okay, I decided to bring y'all in for a quick second. So I'm starting with my produce. I have some carrots. These are gonna be a side to something this week. Bananas, grapes. They're mixed grapes, so they're like some purple, some green. I have some squash. I have yellow squash, green zucchini, and then some cucumbers for salad. I don't know if anybody has ever told you guys about like the trick to grocery shop. So like start with all of your produce first, and if you start with your produce first and then work around to like your meats and stuff like that, you can weed out all of the processed foods. So while we do eat just a few processed foods here and there, and when I say processed, I mean like pre-cooked, like nothing that's too crazy. I always look at the ingredients, but always start with like your produce and stuff, and that's a good starting spot, and kind of build your meals around that. Okay, really quick, but I will talk about some more things in my cart. I'm just grabbing a little ginger, and while I get the ginger, I don't know if I can do this with one hand. While I get the ginger, I'm gonna talk about this like coleslaw. So I have to make something that's like a cabbage and carrot like stir fry. So I am gonna make coleslaw. Obviously you can just buy cabbage and cut it up yourself, but it's the shredded cabbage for me. I don't have a shredder to like, obviously not a regular shredder, y'all. But I don't have like a food processor shredder situation, so it's just so much easier for me to buy it already shredded. So like one of these is going to be used for like regular coleslaw, and then the other one or two I may just fry up with like a little bit of oil to make like sauteed cabbage and carrots. So that's the story behind it. But I'm gonna grab a little bit of garlic. I mean, not garlic, y'all, some ginger. Okay, I'm gonna wrap up here with just some no salt added tomato sauce and then some tomato paste for some like a dish that I'm making, and that's pretty much gonna wrap up. I got some like peppers and stuff. I have a lot of produce still at home, but that's probably gonna wrap up this store for all the produce. I have veggies at home. I think, yeah, we're pretty much done here. Hey guys, I am back and I'm at Sam's Club now, as if I forgot where I was at. I honestly have been sitting here for almost 15 minutes waiting for the rain to stop. Maybe like 10 minutes. And I said I would come and talk to y'all, but it's just now starting to lighten up a little bit in terms of the rain. So I'm just like, okay, are we gonna still go in or not? I'll make it really quick. So I may chit chat about this a little bit more tonight, but I wanted to talk about adult friendships. So adult friendships are one of the things in life that are extremely tough, especially when adult friends are in different spaces. And this doesn't mean that you can't prioritize. It doesn't mean that you can't find time. That's not what I'm saying. The point is, it's tough when you're in different spaces and you don't understand the other person's season, if that makes sense. So I am in a season where many of my adult friends are in similar seasons as myself. Either they're married, engaged, have children, one child, multiple kids. You know, they're in the same season as me. But there are a few people who are not. And then, well, actually, no, they pretty much are. Pretty much everybody now is like in the same season. And it doesn't mean that we couldn't be friends, like, you know, not in this season. But they have gotten a bit easier to manage now that everybody is in a similar stage, and it's just like we get it. And when I say we get it, it's just like, not that anybody's life is more important than the other ones, that some people can't prioritize. It's just a different level of understanding, of knowing when you can and when you cannot. It just depends on the day. Like, that's the best way I can describe, like, you know, life. Like, it really depends on the day. It depends on if you have had enough on your social media. Your social meter. If you can tolerate more, if you can talk. Sometimes you have to pre-schedule. My thing is like voice notes. I was in a voice note. I can't talk today. I'll send a voice note in a heartbeat, because I know everybody's on the go. Everybody is busy. Everybody has so much to do. So very rarely do I have time to just like pick up the phone and just talk for hours on end, unless I'm just like on the way somewhere and I'm fitting in a conversation. But usually almost every hour of the day is spent doing something. So the whole reason why I wanted to talk about adult friendships is that, you know, this may be a tough thing that you're learning to navigate in this season, or not. But if you find it to be something that is like really tough for you to navigate right now, just know that there's another side to it. It does get better. Either you will grow, the other person will grow, and you will find some balance. But sometimes that just takes time. It just takes time. And then I don't even know if I'm the only person who thinks like this too, but like, I'm just extremely considerate into the lives of other people, just because I know how much I have going on, to where if I know anything that I'm doing could even possibly be some type of an inconvenience to you, then I'm just overly courteous and overly conscious about how I approach things, plan things, and everything of that sort. I'm not perfect, so this is still something that I'm working on personally. And if you're my friend and you're watching this, I'm working on this personally. But I must say that, you know, especially as a working mom, and then an active like job at that too. So in my career field, I do a lot of talking with employees, people, and things like that. It can be a lot to just talk to people all day for work, and then come home, you gotta talk to other people, like with your family. It's just a whole lot of talking. Now I'm talking to you guys, so I've added something else to my plate. But nonetheless, like, it just depends on the day. So don't beat yourself up, you know, if you're finding it hard to navigate those friendships right now. And if you have any tips, please leave them below, and maybe we can expound on it a little bit more in the comments. But I must say that giving yourself grace and giving others grace in whatever season that you may be going through could be really helpful. And then also recognizing what season you're in. There was one point that while I was pregnant that I was just like, I don't know, like, I had a wonderful pregnancy. Like, I was not sick. I didn't have any health complications. I was pretty much good. Like, it just was the fact that I was pregnant. That's it. So I feel like I could do so much. Like, I just could go and do anything and everything. And I do feel a little bit bad because of, you know, growing and learning and meeting new people and not being able to kind of take on new friendships. And that sucks sometimes. Like, you want to be closer friends with people, but if you know yourself and you know your capacity, you just may not be able to nurture the friendship. So me, I try to keep certain things like really surface level if I know I don't have the capacity to fully nurture it at this particular moment. Which is a whole nother thing that I'm working on too. So this can go in many places, but I guess I'll leave it here really surface level. But I've mentioned before that I'm in the process of starting a small business as well. I may discuss a little bit more about that if you guys are truly interested in that journey or not. But that business is experience based, and it does involve people gathering together, doing a particular thing, and I'm really excited about it. And it's definitely not something that is like an everyday service. So I may or may not talk about it a little bit more in detail before I am fully in the place to launch that, but it is in the works. I'm in my discovery and testing phase before I'm able to go forth with some other logistics as far as I can let you guys know. So the rain is lightening up just a tad bit, and I think I'm going to take my chances and run in the store. I still have one more stop after this, and I'm contemplating to just go to Target to get everything, or just go to another store that's just a little further away. Like, I could get what I need out of Target, but y'all know I have a love-hate relationship with Target because I just don't want to be disappointed. Like, there's one thing that I know they have for sure, and there's another thing that's like kind of in the air of like, will they have what I'm looking for or not? And I really just don't feel like being disappointed. So I think I'm gonna like forego having the one thing that I know they have and just go to a place where I know I can for sure find the second thing, because the first thing is just like common, so I can get that anywhere. For the sake of time, because I still have to get home, I still have to cook, I still have to clean, and I still have to do my hair. So yeah, I'm just gonna run. I'm not too far away from the entrance, so I think I'm gonna just try to make a run. Okay, I am in the store, and I figured instead of doing like a haul at home, I'll just show y'all in the store. So down below we have some bath tissue. This comes with 45 large rolls. If you shop at Sam's, you know that's just a big roll. It lasts us literally for months, and we just need to restock it. We have two 24 count of eggs. We eat eggs every single morning at my house, and if not eggs, some type of variation of eggs. So those are gonna get pretty much eaten within maybe like a week and a little bit of change. Maybe not all of them, but it's like I boil a couple eggs for salads, and then I like to eat boiled eggs sometimes just as a snack, and then obviously for breakfast shrimp, because I want to do like a shrimp stir fry. I just want to mix it up so we're not eating the same thing every day. This is just pulled pork. I saw it and I figured we would try it. I don't really want to eat it with barbecue sauce, so I'll probably eat it plain with maybe just some vegetables or something like that. This is just some fish that I'll cook. That'll be for maybe 2 dinners. A bag of onions, because I cook with onions quite frequently, and then 2 bags of avocados, because these do not last at my house ever. And then just some bread. I'm trying to make sure that I'm not missing anything, because I am just kind of filling in for some things that I already have at home. So we're all good on like water. We really don't drink like sodas and all of that at my house, but I feel like I have everything I need for now, in addition to all the produce I got. So I got all my produce at my like local grocery store, and I do it that way. Y'all can't even see me, but hopefully the view is not, actually, let me just record from the front. Okay, here we go. So I do it that way because I get all my produce locally, and at my local grocery store, all of the produce is like from local farmers and stuff. It's just supporting local. And then all of the bigger bulk items are at Sam's Club. So all the stuff y'all just saw. I think that this is all. I think this is all. So the next time you see me, maybe in the car, or it may be at my last stop. I'm not tired, but it is closer to like 3 p.m. now. And I mean, my daughter's bedtime, we typically wind her down around 7. So I want to get home within 1 hour so I can cook and get some stuff together before I put her down for bed. And then tonight I'll clean and do all of that. I don't know if it's going to be a part of this vlog or maybe its own vlog, but it's got to get clean. So I'm gonna call y'all back. Okay, and another thing, as you can see, like all the sweets and snacks and all of those things are typically in the middle of every store. So whenever you're grocery shopping, I'm sure y'all know this because you're very intelligent people, but it's always better to kind of shop the outside aisles with like more sustainable food and then work your way in. That's even if you want to work in, because you don't have to, but like all the cakes and cookies and snacks and all that stuff is typically in the center of every store strategically. I'm not picking up anything in this area today, but I just wanted to show y'all just the layout of the store if you did not know. But I feel like we all know this now. Y'all, it is currently raining. I just got out of Target, which was that previous clip. It's very busy today. This is my normal routine. This many people are not here, but then again, I usually do wake up first thing in the morning to go to the store, and that was my bad for waiting so late. So it's 4:55. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. I don't want to cook. I want to go relax at home. So I'm gonna see what's near me to get for dinner for everybody. We're not having a home cooked meal tonight. I'm gonna pick something up, go home and rest my nerves. The hair may and may not get done. I may and may not take a nap. More than likely I will not take a nap, but when I figure out what I'm gonna eat, I'll call y'all back, because there's no way, like with all the rain, the ripping and running today, I can't cook. And it's 5 o'clock. I don't have a lot of time. Nope. Okay, let me figure out what we're gonna eat. Okay, I've ran all my errands. It's still raining outside, so I think I'm just gonna wrap up this part of the vlog. We were supposed to do like a clean with me, but the next video will be a clean with me. So yeah, I've started to unpack all of my groceries. We're just gonna eat and then do our nighttime routine. So if you have not already, make sure you subscribe to this channel, like the video. We're growing. This is supposed to be an everyday thing, so we're 2 for 2 right now. Yeah, that's all I got. I'll see y'all and call y'all back.